Here I'm going to show you a little bit about the new Jobboss data collection system. As you can see here on my screen, I've got a test traveler that I created. And we got some stuff in here. It's a data collection is the part. And you're going to find this on your computer if you go over to the Start menu. Go to All Programs. Along with the email I sent you for the location for the install. And then you'll just find it in your Jobboss folder. And it'll be Workstation Driver. As that loads up there, there's a screenshot. You're just going to simply enter in your employee ID right here. Whatever that number is of yours. Hit the Start button. There you go. And there's a screenshot you get. And you're simply at the beginning of the day, you're simply going to log in. So you say log in. And now you're on the clock. So, and then once you're logged in, you just simply say that you are done. You can see here it says I'm logged in at 8:05 p.m. Yeah, some options here, and each person is going to have different options on what's available to them. And when I'm done, I just say I'm done. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enter a transaction for a operation here. So let's go on our traveler. I'm going to go ahead and enter it for the operation for received material. And that number there, it's not coming up too clear there, but that's an operation number, and eventually we're going to get everyone with barcode scanners, so that'll take care of that. But it's 127989. So I'm going to go back here as if I were at the computer. I'm going to enter back in my employee number to log in. Okay. Then I'm going to go to a operation. I'm going to go over here to, which was at the very top, the job entry. Now I'm going to go to new job login. Okay, it asked me for the operation key of the job, so we'll get rid of the operation key, which was 127989. And I can hit View Job if I wanted to just look at it. See what that brings up everything if you wanted to view it. But I'm going to go ahead and log into this job. So right there, that's a third job there. So you can see I've gone on and off a couple times. There's my history there. Today's the 30th. At 8:07 I logged in. Shows that I'm still logged in. It's not logged out. And then I could just say I'm done. If you say you're done, it'll go right back to this screen so someone else can log in. When you're done here, if I want to just bring back in, so I can just go to I'm done. Log back in myself when I come back later. Okay, now I've got my history there that always shows up. So there's one that I've already logged out on. So I'm going to go ahead and log in on this one. So here I've got here, say I'm working on it. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say job log out. And it's going to say, what did you do here? I'm going to say, let's say I did a setup. I'll change this to setup. And say I put in, so say I ran 5 pieces in my setup. Okay, and then I'm just going to go out here and ask you if this is operation is complete. Ask if any scrap. I can say, yeah, I scrapped one part. I can put it in there. I can even check off if this is rework. I'm going to say, yeah, this operation is complete now. And I'm going to say check. And now what it's going to do, now over here, it logged me out of that operation. And then I can say, you know what, I'm going to go home for the day. Or you know what, maybe I'm going to receive some material in on that same job. I do have some material on there. So I can go into job material receiving. I'm going to click on job material receiving up here. And it asks me for a key number. So I'm going to go back over to my Traveler and go to that page that has the material in there. Okay, I've got a buy in here. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's the key number is 48176. So I'm going to go back over here to my screen here. I'm going to type in my key number 48176. Go ahead, tab. Pulls up job number test. Quantity, I'm going to say we used 1 sheet. Okay. Location, I can give it a location that I pulled it from. We could just say shop. Lot number, we don't really track lots, but I can put it in there if I needed it. Any documentation number, if I wanted it in there. You can put certs. I'm just going to say accept. Now it shows up here on the top of my transactions that I went ahead and pulled 1 sheet from inventory. We got an error there. I see it's possibly because this is not a typical, this is just a miscellaneous part that we throw in there just for quoting purposes. It's not a checked part. But now I'm ready to go home. I just click at the top here, log out. There you go, and I say I'm done. That's the basics there to get you going. You know, I could go back in here also. 192. Start. So I'm going to log back in. And I'm going to log back in on that operation. Let's go into another one. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe I only know the job number. So I'm going to type in test. You know, then it asks me for a work center. I can click on this here. I can say, okay, what work center am I working on? I'm going to go do some press break on this. I'm going to say log in. You know, then I'm going to say I'm done. Now you can see if anyone walks up to the main screen, it shows me logged in with this customer, running test, part number data collection test. You know, work center is press break 3, operation 60, 811 I logged in, and so on and so forth. So then I go here, punch back in, and I'm just going to log out for the day. This is, see here, it said please close all open transactions, so I have to finish here. So I could go back to this one here that's open, and I have to say job log out. Say I was running pieces. So I'm going to leave it back at run. Say I read 20 pieces. And I'm not going to finish this one. So I'm going to go and say operation complete, no. Check it. Okay. Now I'm completely logged out of all jobs. I can say employee log out. And you can see there I logged in at 8:15, logged out at 8:15 on this example here. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm done.